I took care of those needs.
Hi, host Eric here.
Yeah, I know that.
Driving away from my new work here in Alhambra. Listening to my own music. Making a video for my own YouTube channel. Neck deep in narcissism. Anyway, I'm not really so much narcissistic as it is getting to know myself, I guess. Experiencing those emotions. Boy, I tell you, that form of goodbye song is really an emotional experience for me. Anyhow, I'm going home now from work. I've been here and back a couple times a day. And I'm going back again now. So, I just wanted to talk briefly, I guess, about what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of days. And that is, I probably will not be hosting GTMs for a couple of days. And I'm going to focus on making some solo videos that include documents, like the TwFP video that I made last night. The reason for this is pretty straightforward. I'm kind of starting to listen to Margie now. Margie. God damn it, Margie. Why do you pronounce your fucking name Margie? Anyway. Why do you pronounce it Margie and spell it Margie? So, anyhow, what was I talking about? I was saying, oh, right. I want to make sure that for the next little while, that every video that goes up is of high quality. And my reasoning is, as exposure increases to the channel, and as the base amount of time objects is doing its job, presumably, by which I mean having a bunch of old videos that might pop up in some random search or whatever, get somebody's attention, and then have them check out the channel. Then when they get there, that they find something that they want to subscribe to. I don't exactly know how people's subscribing behavior works. I don't know if they subscribe based on watching a video, or if they watch a video and then go look at the channel and then decide to subscribe. I subscribe mostly for reasons unrelated to me wanting to watch the videos. I subscribe mostly as a sign of, as a show of loyalty or something, or as a show of ally status. And then it's doubly true if you're going to be a featured channel, which if you have your own channel and you're on the show sometimes, then you're going to be a featured channel if you tell me about it, if you want to be. I'm all about maximizing activity. I want to see other people doing stuff. I want to do stuff too. I want to do stuff with them. I want to have a lot of little collaborative stuff. Like, your channel or mine. Just doing stuff, whatever. I don't fucking care what it is. I'm all for that. So, I'm coming to terms with the realities of what's no longer just a playground for me. I can't treat it as just a playground anymore. Where it's just, well, whatever I feel like doing. I don't know if I care. I'm not here to make other people happy with me doing it the way I want them to do it. Well, yeah, you are, Eric. You are now, for sure. And you've come to understand that that's way, way better if you can successfully do that than any sort of rebellious alternative. I think that individuals are inclined to rebel powerfully against what other people think, quote unquote, until they figure out how to have other people think that they're good and they like them. You know? Well, I think you're really interesting and I really like you. Well, I don't care, but oh, I do care what you think. I like that a lot when you think that, actually. That's very nice of you to tell me that. And then all of a sudden, it becomes really difficult to be a dick. Why are all these people being nice to me, you think? Are they trying to trick me? And, you know, when you realize that no, you actually made something that's of value to somebody, and the reason they're saying nice things to you is because they actually like it, and they think that you're nice, and you're not a bad person, you know, and you go, oh, okay. You mean that can happen? That's never happened before. Right, well, I mean, it's such a tough thing to deal with in life, right? To be realized before you realize is impossible. And so many things in life are about changing your frame of reference, changing your mental attitude. But to do so requires some payoff in your key area to sustain you. You know, if your key area is effectiveness, it requires some initial effectiveness to sustain you. You've got to have something to feed you to keep going. If it's TI, you've got to show some progress in your model to keep going. If you just bang your head against the wall, no point. If you got FE in the third slot, I mean, we're talking about third slots now, okay? For INFJ, their payoff, right? Their TI in the third slot. They want to know that they're making progress on their model, that they're making sense of a world about which their instincts regarding people's feelings, people's perceptions of them and others, people's motivations, is spot on and waiting for a model to explain it all. That's their role function in MBTI, is their third function, not in socionics obviously, but I think that that's their role in life, is often to put that TI to work, to round themselves out as individuals. If you got FI in the third slot, like an INTJ, well, you gotta get payoff there. You gotta get a good feeling. You gotta get a sense of whatever that like warmth is, or noting of the depth of life and the significance of experience. Whatever it is your third function is, that's where I think you need to get your payoff. So the payoff then for ENTP is an FE. It's in knowing that feeling safe because other people like you, I think is what it boils down to. Okay, I'm safe. People like me. They're not a pariah. I can continue to move about freely in the world without worrying about people objecting to my very existence. So we're to go forward with this channel and what this video is again about. I understand that there's certain limited interest in my musings about the YouTube channel. However, it's really on my mind. It's stressing me the fuck out. And I want to make sure I do things smart. That I don't fuck shit up. Like, don't fuck it up, Eric. Do not fuck it up. Well, how do you know if you fuck it up? I mean, let's see. It says, like, how do you know what will fuck it up? Is what I should have said. You know, how do I know what's too risky to try? How do I know what's? I don't know. I might be too trying to do what people want so much that I am no longer authentic, which is actually what they really ended up wanting, and I'm meaningfully hamstring myself and undermine the sustainability of the channel. I think it was, I don't remember who it was. One of the people in the room said something about this guy PewDiePie. PewDiePie is a very famous YouTube maker who I've not ever seen any of his shows before, but it was described to me as he plays games and yells. So this person started watching PewDiePie way back when he had first begun his channel. I indicated that at a certain point it became very inauthentic and no longer interesting to watch, and it became evident to this commenter on the chat, I don't remember who it was again, I'm sorry about that, but that it was evident that he was doing it for reasons other than he felt like it anymore. So those sort of things and that comment, I've been thinking about that shit since that person said that. It's been on my mind, that whole thing. Like, how in the hell do you manage that? You can't manage it without making the mistake that you're trying to avoid. And so, I mean, the only thing that's left to do is to just, I guess, not think about it, but you can't help but be aware of various dynamics involved in something like that. So you just end up being anxious, like I am, and I guess it'll just play itself out.